Hello, Bobby aka Aspie Gnostic here, and in this video I am going to dispel the very common misconception that communism and Marxism-Leninism are synonymous, or indeed that they are even close to the same ideological framework. In fact, they are almost precise opposites. And the reason this idea that Marxism, Leninism, and communism are the same thing are so pervasive, it's so pervasive, is because both Leninists and the enemies of Leninists in their propaganda have deliberately tried to demonize communism by way of guilt of association with Leninist dictatorships in much the same way that the Nazis have historically done. Right, the enemies of socialism have almost always opportunistically co-opted the superficial trappings of socialism in order to pretend to be friends to the proletarians, when in reality, if you look at the policies of every Marxist-Leninist country that has ever existed, those policies were toxic to the proletarians, and they did not abolish the bourgeoisie. They simply created a new bourgeois class in place of the old one. That is not communism. Communism by necessity is, and by definition, is stateless, classless, and moneyless. The Soviet Union wasn't stateless. It was a state. In fact, it was many states. And it wasn't classless either, because you had a vanguard party dictating over the proletarians. So you didn't have a dictatorship of the proletariat in the Soviet Union. You had a dictatorship over the proletariat by the vanguard party and the Politburo. And they didn't abolish money either. They kept the old Russian imperial currency of rubles. So, like, the three things that make... So, like, there are three things that make a country communist, and the Soviet Union fit into exactly zero of them. Zero. Yet the propaganda of anti-communists and Leninists is so pervasive, and if you look at And if you look at the history of Marxism-Leninism and communism, wherever Marxism-Leninism has thrived, communism has been destroyed. And wherever communism has thrived, Marxism-Leninism has been destroyed. And that's no accident, because Marxism-Leninism is not communist. It is state capitalist, bourgeois dictatorship over the proletarians. This has been Bobby, aka Aspie Gnostic, Liberty, Equality, Fraternity, Goodbye.